Virginia, USA. For those of you who are going to watch it later, YouTube has been having issues. Whenever I come live, I'll prepare my live, but when I come live, it disappears. Then I have to start over. So I guess this one worked. Welcome, welcome. We are talking about fear. Fear. And I discovered something about myself just 2 days ago. That's why I'm so excited to share this with you. We're going to find out why we cannot succeed in whatever we do. We don't succeed. And the reason we don't is because we are not confident. And the weird thing about this started from a long time ago when we were children. I'm telling you. And remember, no, not remember, maybe you are seeing me for the first time. If you are seeing me for the first time, I'm Sherifa Nakalema. I'm Virginia, USA, very passionate about this. I took a nap. Can you see? Because I had to wake up to be here. To be here at 10:24 p.m. And from here, I'm going to TikTok Live. I'm fighting poverty. If you can join me, I really appreciate it. I discovered recently that the reason we don't succeed, actually I knew about it. I talk about limiting beliefs, but then I discovered about myself. Because there is this new like 5 steps that you do to find out about why you're not succeeding or why you tend to be scared of something. And what I'm scared of is success, actually. For me, most people are scared of failure. For me, I'm scared of success. So I took these 5 steps and I discovered something I never knew about myself. So I'm about to share. Okay, welcome, welcome. We are talking about 5 steps to confidence. And when you hear confidence, you may say, what does that mean? Actually, confident, believing in yourself to do things. We are sick people because I've been saying I'm fighting poverty, right? I've been talking about school. See, today I'm not even wearing a school t-shirt because I'm not talking about school. I've been talking about school. I said this is the easiest way to make money, but people come and stop. They come like this and then they stop. They come like this. Why? Why? And this is happening everywhere. Every leader is talking about the same exact thing. The people start and stop. They pay $2,000 to do a program. They start, they stop. Why? Because we are sick. All of us, we are sick. And let me ask you, if you had a sick person, someone sick, would you say, wake up, let's go to work? No, you wouldn't. You say, okay, relax for a day until you get better. You find medicine, right? So I've been inviting you to come. Let's go, let's make money, let's do this. I realize we are sick people. So because we are sick people, I discovered something that's going to heal us fast. We need to get healed first. Welcome, welcome. I didn't welcome you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you woke up. Rose, you woke up. I shared the link. You woke up all the way from Rwanda, right? Are you in Rwanda? Burundi, right? Burundi, correct me. Put. Is it Rwanda or Burundi? I think it's Burundi. Rwanda. Where? Please, John, Rose, put your country right here. I'm telling you, we are sick people. And do you know what we are suffering from? It's called fear. Fear, limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough. I can't do that. I'll never do that. Oh, I don't think I can do that. You know, when I started a YouTube channel here, if you go back, I think video number, before 10 videos, I recorded a video about fear. And I remember it was one of the training videos on my channel. It has over 50,000 views. Because I shared the story how I was scared to be on camera. I was very scared. In fact, for me, I was scared since childhood to speak up, to do all these things. Yet, I was doing very well in school and everything, but speaking, talking to people, like in front of people, I was very, very scared. Now, I just found out during this exercise that where it came from. Where it came from. Did you put, Rose, did you put your country? Did you put your country? So what I'm sharing here is a program. I think he's just doing us a favor. Dave Sharp is the CEO of Legendary Marketer. Okay, please like it. Keep liking so we get some people to know we are here. He decided, in fact, I forgot to share on Facebook. I forgot to share on Facebook. Would someone share on Facebook, please? He's sharing things that people pay thousands. You know, when you hear people go to therapy, they go to coaching, they pay a lot of money, right? But he's sharing what normally people would pay a lot of money to him, to share. His story is, I'm going to read right here because he has notes, but you need to know where he is first, what he's doing right now. He's the CEO of Legendary Marketer, and he's making very good money. But not just money, he's like a leader in the online space, education space, marketing. He's a Legendary Marketer is very well known, produced millionaires right here. But how did he get there? Let me show you something about his story. Let me read. I'm reading from the thing I'm about to share with you. He says, because the reason why am I doing this? Okay, it's on the screen. I'm reading it right now. That why is he doing this? Why is he sharing what he's sharing right now? Why am I doing this? Because I've been where you are. Meaning he has been scared of things. Okay, he said, I know what it's like to feel stuck, uncertain, and out of touch with the powerful version of yourself. He was the powerful version of himself that was hiding inside of me. We are all born special, unique, with talents, with confidence. But why? What happened to us? 99%. You know those 1%ers, the rich people, they call us the 1% that can't figure things out. So he said, my life is amazing today. That's Dave writing. My life is amazing today, but it wasn't always that way. Let me tell you a few lines, what he wrote about himself. You'll be surprised. He says, I was a high school dropout at age 14. I was a teenage father at age 16. I was a full-blown drug addict at age 18. You hear his life? But he's a millionaire right now. So how did he figure it out? And he talks about this story. This took a long time. In fact, he says, I spent my 21st birthday in a court-ordered drug treatment center. He was an addict. He was addicted to drugs. And he told, after several years, more years of relapse and rock bottom, after rock bottom, I finally got clean, got a job in construction, and started piecing my life back together in my mid-20s. I was broken, hopeless, and doubted I would ever feel confident again. That's his story. And when he tells the story how he's even figured it out, how to start teaching online, the things he's teaching us, he was actually working for his dad. I think he had moved out, and then when it was really bad, he said, I crawled back to my father, begged him to come home. He was, I think, 24 or something, somewhere there. And his dad said, okay. He took him to construction. So he was teaching him construction. But he was telling a story in another program that he does, that he went to Home Depot and he was buying, I think, his construction stuff. And a person was looking to fix his toilet. He said he was looking that his toilet was leaking and couldn't fix it, whatever. So this Dave, at that time, he was doing construction with his dad. He gave him a tip. He said, okay, if you buy this and put it like that, that's what will stop your toilet from leaking. So he said that the guy, that was a long time ago, over 15 years ago, got out $100 and gave it to him. This was someone working, I don't know how much an hour. He said, what? He gave me $100 just because I gave him this tip? That's how he got the idea that actually could make money just sharing what you know. And that led to him creating all this online stuff. Okay, slowly, of course, it takes time, but he figured out how to just teach people things. Like right now, he's about to teach us how to get rid of these fears that we have, the limiting beliefs. So he put together a 5-step program, okay? And in step number 1, he's going to help you identify, where did this come from? Why are you not feeling confident to do the things you want to do? Why? Where did it start? And if you listen to psychologists, they all talk about the age, childhood, from age 0 to, some people say 6 years, some people say 7, 8, around that time. That's when things happen that are actually governing everything we do, the way we make decisions. So he said in step number 1, you're going to find out the origin. And that's what helped me, the origin. Because there is an exercise, he called it to portal to power exercise. He says turn off notification, do all this, and then go back to your childhood. I think she's helping us in giving therapy. By the way, this program costs only $7. There's no, people were asking me, do you have to pay some more? No, it's just $7. And because $7, and we are discovering things that cost thousands of dollars. So he says, go back to your childhood. And normally when I talk about my limiting belief, I talk about it a lot. I say, I'm scared of succeeding. I'm scared of succeeding. And also I talk about self-worth, that, we worked a lot for free, so I rarely charge money. I do things for free up to now. But then I didn't get to the deep cause of the things I do. So when I did this exercise, before I was using more of my brain, right? To think about what do you think happened? Because I've been buying courses and limiting beliefs have been a topic of mine. I've been analyzing things. So I was using my brain though. But to get to the root of this problem, we all have it, by the way. The rich people they're better than us right now as far as this, because they went through these kind of trainings and they figured out how to get rid of the limiting beliefs, right? So it gets to feelings. How did you feel as a young person? That's how you're going to find out what it is. How did you feel? So I went and did my exercise and I discovered, actually normally I talk about it, but I never talked about how I felt. So for me, what happened, I'm going to share it right now. I won't say too much because the two people that involved with this are not here with us, my dad and my sister, right? So when I was young, my dad had a school, and the school was for Muslims, so he built a masjid and a school. So he had this rule. He said, you don't leave this school, that it was just for Islamic studies, right? And then we had another primary school, which was Christian. This one was Muslim, the other one was Christian. And he said, you have to learn your religion first. In fact, he said, you have to finish Quran first before you go to the other one. So learn the basics of Islam before you go. So this one was only 3 classes. So that was the rule, we all knew it, that you can't go to the other one until you finish this one. So what happened with me, I always went with my older sister. Whatever she did, I did. Whatever she did, I did. So it happened that I finished the 3 classes too soon because I was always doing what she was doing. I knew everything she knew. So when the time came to go to the other school, my dad said, no, for you are too young to go. I never thought about that incident, how bad I felt until I did this exercise. Okay. The sadness. I remembered everything, how bad I felt. I did all the 3 classes. I did everything I was supposed to do. So why did he say I can't go? I remember feeling very sad. They had a nice uniform they used to wear. I wanted to wear that uniform too. When you're a child, those things are so important. You say, I want to do what they're doing, right? But I blocked it down. I remember I didn't want to go to that school again, because I had finished everything. So it's like you're asking me to repeat, but I didn't fail. You see what I mean? That thing has been affecting me, and I just discovered just 2 days ago. A lot. Because even now, as I'm talking about it, I feel sad again. Because I said, if I did everything you asked me to do, then why are you asking me to repeat? So I forgave him recently. Not right now, some time ago. I said maybe he didn't want to be with my elder sister because she was older. It have created a conflict, but it made me very sad. So it affected my confidence. Now, these things are weird. Like when you hear people go to therapists, or even when you're married and they go to counseling, they discover things that never thought were the problem. For us, we use the brain to figure things out. Actually, things tend to be emotional, the things that create conflicts. So step one, there are 5 steps. And I'm suggesting, by the way, if you are leaving me or you saw this later, there is a link somewhere in the top. It's even in the pinned comment right now. It costs only $7. You're going to figure out, but the way they did it, they need guidance. You need guidance. So when you buy it, you have to book a call. Like someone is going to talk to you. 10 minutes to talk to you, to guide you how to use it. So it's locked up. After you buy $7, you have to book a call. Someone will call you. By the way, it's not available everywhere. It's not available everywhere. You can try and see, but not all countries. I have to put a disclaimer. But if you want to do what I do and you want to be with me, send me a message somehow. I'll show you other things. But this one is not for everyone. Okay. Step number 1, they're going to take you back to childhood. You're going to go back to the years up to like age 8, right there. And you're going to discover something that happened over there. If it was about money, the way they were behaving at home with the money, I have someone who said for him, he was tired of his mom starting to cook food before she had salt. So she should be cooking and asking, okay, go buy salt. So he wondered, why would you plan like that? Huh? So you know what he did when he was telling these stories? He said, because of that, I'm tired of buying small things. He would buy big things that would take years to finish. I said, why would you buy all these big things? It affected him. He was tired of the small things that his mom was doing. You see? So there are things that are affecting you right now. If someone said, let me give you an example of someone who could be a rich man right now. Very, very rich. But they're short. So imagine when this was a young boy, around that age we're talking about, maybe he was being bullied for being short. All those time, oh, you can't reach this. Oh, you can't do that. You see? He's very sensitive to his height. Now he has a lot of money, and maybe he wants to have this beautiful woman. As he's approaching the beautiful woman, he's actually very, very scared. He's very, very scared because of his inferior. He feels inferior. He has the money, he has all these things, but because of his height. So we all have our issues. How do we get rid of these issues? I said step number 1, he's going to take you through your childhood, so you discover it. Then he's going to start teaching you affirmations. You know, we are told that affirmations, I talk about this topic here a lot, that affirmations is how you cancel out the negative. Like if you feel very, very shy, you could say, I am confident. You keep saying it, and keep taking a step. Like I meet people all the time who say, I can't post on social media, I can't record a video. So you say, I am confident, I'm recording videos, I'm posting videos, I am. That anything you say after I am actually becomes true. But you have to train your brain to believe it. Okay? So he's going to do that in step number 1. To start, depending what you find, you're going to write affirmations. Then number 2, he said that you're going to attach new meaning to all the stories. There are these stories that you're telling yourself, they're in there, that are not helping you. You keep playing them. You're going to learn how to switch those around. He called it, actually, I think that's when he talked about reframing. Reframing, that instead of something happened to me, see it as something happened for me. So like for him, some of you just arrived. Let me go back to what I said earlier. The person who's teaching us this, his name is Dave Sharp, the CEO of Legendary Marketer. And he's saying that he told us a story that he was a high school dropout right here in America. He didn't finish high school. He was a teenage father at 16. He had a child at 16. This is a man. And he was a full-blown drug addict at age 18. He was an addict, I think, from age 18 to like age 24. So his life was a mess. And now he's saying that you're going to start reframing it. Instead of saying, oh, this life is a mess, it happened to me, say, it happened for me. It happened for me. Because as you go through the hardship, as you go through all those things, almost every successful person, I like to read autobiographies, they went through something like that. So instead of seeing, oh, for me, see, this happened and that happened, see it as it happened for you, because it makes you better. It makes you appreciate what you have here more, right? So start changing the story. It said attach meaning to those old bad stories. Okay, number 3, that was step number 2. Step number 3 is the 5 steps that are going to get you out of this sickness. Your new mission statement, it says, turn your mess into a message. Do you know, if you know Les Brown, the motivator, or any motivator, they all have these stories they tell. So turn your mess into a message. He says he turned his mess into a message. So as you share your story, that's why if you come on social media and you don't mind sharing your story, it's going to pay you really well. That instead, share your story, because it's going to help other people who are stuck. So if you come on, like he shared his story, if you didn't know that he was a drug addict, and his story wouldn't be as inspiring, what he does right now. But if you come and share your story, maybe you write a book or you do things, yeah, it's going to make you money. So start your story, your mess, into a message, he said. And then that was number 3. The guide you how to do that. Then number 4 is you anchor your newfound confidence. You make sure you don't go back. You don't go back, okay? Then number 5, turn your confidence into cash. Like I just said, you could write a story. You could tell the story about your book. If you know the lady, most of these motivators actually have these stories they are telling. But you know, Lisa Nichols. Lisa Nichols was telling a story of not having $13. Was it $13 in the bank? She went to get out $13 to get to, in America, to get out money from a bank, it has to be at least $20. 20. There's some bank, anyway, you can do cash back, right? When you go shopping, you can do cash back. They can give you a 10. But if you went to the real ATM, it gives out only 20s or 50s. So she went to get out money, and the balance was 13 something, 13 or 11, something like that. So she couldn't get it out because she didn't have 20. And I mean, in her bank account, there was less than $20. Yet she wanted to buy diapers for her baby. So she spent a whole weekend without diapers. And that became a huge story because she said, what kind of life is this? She got a towel and wrapped it around her baby the whole weekend. Okay, for some time, until she got some money. She was so mad at herself, and she promised the baby that this stops right here. If you hear her story, she changed it. In fact, she called this herself her company. She created a company. She called it Motivating the Masses. Most of these people have stories that made them wake up and say, you know what? Something has to change. So she went and learned all these things. How do you get rid of these limiting beliefs, all these things? How do you become successful? So this is the story. Those are 5 steps. I just gave a short summary. And if you want to get yourself out of, we are all sick. Don't deny it. Don't say, I'm not sick. Because in my phone, being online for 5 years, I've connected with at least 5,000 people. Right here in my phone, because I share my WhatsApp number. And people who have watched my videos, look at the views. I used to be motivating a lot at the beginning. People, I invite them. I say, come learn. I was reading these books, the knowledge in these books. People were saying, yes, that's great. But no, they don't take action. Or if they start, they stop. You start a YouTube channel, you upload videos 1 week, you disappear. What's that? Why do you come to my phone so excited one day and the second day I don't see you? What's that? It's a fear, because you start, okay, you say, when you come to me, I'm going to say, okay, you have to post a TikTok video. You have to do this. You say, what? No, I don't do that. Me, I don't do that. But why do you say you don't do that? Why? Where does that come from? Where does it come from that says you don't post a video? Because how about those people who are posting the videos? Maybe you don't want to post TikTok videos that we are dancing, but you can post a TikTok video teaching something. It's because you are scared. It's because of the fear, right? These things or the limiting beliefs, all these things come. Also, you don't believe it. You don't believe it, yet you see we are doing it. But you don't believe it for yourself. And then you turn it on us. Oh, that's scam. That's what it. No, it's you. It's you. You have the issue. It's you who is scared because you can see that we are doing it. So why are you saying, that must be, I don't believe that, I don't believe that. But you see we are doing it. It's because it's on you. Now it's time to discover what that is. What happened in your life that by the way, some people, when they do this to you, saying, oh, you are stupid, or you are ugly, or you are this, you'll never amount to anything. They don't intend it that they're going to mess up your whole life. No, because parenting, we don't go to school to learn parenting. No, we don't. So people give birth to babies, they treat them any way they want, they hit them, hitting. Dr. Phil told us, when you hit a child and then turn around and say, I love you, they get mixed messages. They don't understand it. That's why you find that in Africa especially, the hello, Roma, hello. Sorry, I was focused on what I'm saying. I didn't say hello to all of you. Let me go to the screen. Let me go to the larger screen here and see you. We are so focused. I asked you, Rose, we are actually not in the morning. For us, it's night. It's 8 hours behind. 8 hours. Right now, it's 10:49, where I am in Virginia. So, Rose, I asked you, it's Burundi, right? You're in Burundi, I think. Yeah? What happens? I was talking about what? Now you remind me what I was talking about. I was sharing because I didn't say hello to all of you, and some of you are new to my chat. Roma, sorry I came late today, but these things I'm sharing, please, they are so important. I don't know how to emphasize it. Remember, I'm fighting poverty, and I'm alone right now, but I want all of you to join me because I said that we are sick. And because we are sick, I'm not talking about making money now. No. Sick people are not worried about making money. They are worried about getting better. Let's first heal this disease that we all have. I was just saying that when you are young, those things that happened to you, those people didn't intend it to make you feel the way you feel. But those things happen to you. But for us who grew up in Africa, I'm now in America, I've been here for 28 years. And I grew up in those times where there are so many wars, you are running. It's like survival. Every day you just survive, one day at a time. It's not life, it's survival. So you grow up surviving. When you're in school, you're surviving to pass and go to the next level and pass and go to this. You see, always survival. It's not living life. But if you got a time to settle down and see really what you went through, it's horrible. Very, very horrible. So it's affecting you right now. The way you make your decisions, the way you make your money, the way you do everything is according to the way you lived your life a long time ago. And now, like you could live with a person who is a millionaire, but they can't spend any money. They're worried maybe it's going to get finished or something because they grew up being worried about money. Now, the opposite is true. The children who grow up with a lot of money, they have their own issues. Nothing is good enough. I saw a long time ago, a girl was arguing with her parents. She doesn't like the car they bought her, and it's a brand new car. And she's arguing, I don't want that, I want this one. What? Some people don't have cars for you arguing about which car it is. She's used to a lot of money. She doesn't even know what's valuable and what's not. So they have their own issues too, okay? So we need to get rid of this. And you find that those people, they tend to, when you hear people dying of overdose, drugs and stuff, it's those people because they don't see value in life. Creating something you call your own is so special. If you came from poverty and you create a business or whatever you do, you feel good, right? Now, if you are just inheriting riches and all these, do you think they feel good? They don't feel good. You may find that it affects their self-worth too, just inheriting a lot of money. Okay, it has its own issues. So, who here is going to fight this disease? Put me, let me see. I'm not on TikTok. TikTok, there'll be so many people in the chat, right? Here, I see you very few. Who here is welcome? I didn't greet you. You have very bad manners. Let me see. Welcome to our agents. Welcome, Salma. Welcome my people in the chat. Rose, welcome. You woke up early. Welcome, Roma. So, those of you who are watching it later, if you're watching this later, there will be a link in the pinned comment. But right now it's in the top or the description, and it's also in the chat. Go, it's cost only $7. I cannot even believe it. 7. And if this first exercise alone, where you're going to find where your issues start from, is worth $1,000 for you to discover what that issue is. Because I interact with people daily. They all have issues. I can't do that. I don't do that. Can I do that? Like today, I was chatting with a lady on TikTok. She was arguing with me because I recorded a video where I said you can make money faceless. Yes, there is faceless training. But I still say, I'll offer it to you, but it's not effective. Can you imagine if I can't come here and talk to you like this? People are scammers. They come, they took my name on TikTok, they put it on their accounts. And instead of Sherifa Nakalema, they put a dot at the beginning to make it like a different name. It's actually me and my photo and everything. So someone can lie by hiding in the faceless. If you really want people to trust you, we're just here online. You need to come live, they see you. Come in a video, they see you. Now, she was arguing with me because I said that, you know what? I think you need to learn how to record these videos, because she said, but how come you recorded this? She went to my page and got out a video I recorded some time back. How come you are asking us to do faceless? Because they're offering it to you because you are refusing to show up. But let me tell you about people who don't show up. If you think that people us who are showing up, we are making some kind of mistake, you are wrong. Because we are sharing an important message. You pick up the message that's important to you and share that one. If you are a Muslim, Muslims say, because I'm a Muslim, I can't use social media, I can't do that. Okay, there are so many Muslims here teaching Quran, teaching whatever you think is important. But you need to show up, okay? I still stand by that. Yes, faceless training is there, but people are not going to trust things that are hidden in the closet. These days, we train on Zoom. So are you going to hide on the Zoom too? You will put there something, flower, and then speaking behind the curtain? Then do other work that doesn't involve connecting with people. Or go master email marketing. But you can't be on this social media and hiding. I'm telling you. Yeah, maybe you don't want the money. Okay, so who here is taking me up on the offer of going to pay $7? But you have to test it out. It may not be in your country. I know, for example, in Africa, it's going to be only South Africa. South Africa only, the one I can guarantee. But I'm also saying, in fact, I could get it right now, I don't know, that I have something new that I talk about. I didn't intend to talk about it, let me talk about it right now. It's called the school, and I didn't wear the t-shirt today because I'm talking about fear, the disease. School is available everywhere. Although it's not available in some countries like Uganda, but we figured it out. Someone can pay for an account and give it to you. So, because all other countries, neighboring countries like Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania, they're all allowed, it's very easy to pay for school. So school is an alternative for you as far as making money. But as far as this one, just be close to me, because me, I've been understanding this topic, personal development. In fact, my school account is categorized as personal development, because I say, take a step to a better you. I can help you if you are close to me. So I will invite you, although right now it's not working. It's not working right now. It's not on sale. You now have a community. Let me get it for you. But maybe you can just mark it and then follow me around. Follow me when I go to TikTok. That's where I'm going right now. So I can give you my community for $5. I'm charging $47 right now. So if you're in my community, I'm going to share all these things. We're going to talk about limiting beliefs. We're going to talk about making money online, affiliate marketing, digital marketing. Everything I do, I talk about in my community. But I put something new recently that whenever I'm live, I'm going to put my community on sale. I'm going to charge only $5 instead of 47. So for those of you who are interested in that, I can talk about this also. I can also, from my community, I can talk about this course that we're talking about right now, because I cover everything. So let me share. It's $47. I charge 47 because what I share is important, my friend. People are charging thousands of dollars. So that link that I'm putting right now, if you can save it, that's my paid community. But from here, when I cross over to TikTok, I'm gonna change the amount to $5. Right now it's 47. I promise that I'll do it when I'm live only. So who wants to go to TikTok with me and who wants to go to Zoom with me? Because they're all open. Right now, Zoom will be live and TikTok live. So I get people from TikTok and bring them to Zoom. But as I'm doing all that, my community will be on sale. $5 only. Who wants to do that? Okay, I'm leaving. But please remember, you are sick, okay? Whether you agree with it or not, you're a sick person. And what you're suffering from is something that happened to you a long time ago when you were growing up. It's be affecting your money, it's affecting your relationships, it's affecting something. So I'm requesting that you please go find out what it is. Your life, if you are listening to me right now, you have some time to listen to me. That means you are not there yet. Those rich people wouldn't be listening to me. No, it's not just about money, by the way. It's most relationships are messed up. Messed up, I'm telling you. And if you come with that mess and you bring it to a relationship, it's going to fail. Only if you marry a person who is very, very understanding, and then you move it over to your children. It keeps going. So let's heal ourselves so we don't mess up the whole world even more. It's already messed up. So are you taking me on that? So the easiest way would be to come to my community. Then all this I can share later, or just go. Let me share that link again. I'm closing this one. Remember, we are sick and we need to heal. The guy is sharing what we need to do. You go through those exercises, you see a difference. That link I'm sharing, click it only if you are in the USA or in Europe. If you're in Africa, don't bother because of the payment system. It will not take your card. But it's only $7 and one time. You don't pay again. It's only one time payment. And you go through the exercise. But remember, when you pay, it's locked up. You see that they're locked. The reason why they do this, people don't take action. People are confused. So immediately they offer you an advisor, and the advisor will open them for you. So when you go to an advisor, when you get in touch with an advisor, normally they open one lesson at a time. Say, please open all of them. For me, I loved going from one to the next when they're not locked up. It continues the story. Like after I discover, remember I said, for those of you who just came, number one is the origin of why you are not confident, those fears that you have. Number two, the next one was find a new meaning to those old bad stories. Let's create a meaning. Instead of saying it happened to me, start saying it happened for me, because there is something you learn from that. Then number three is maybe it kept you strong and made you a strong person. Number three is you're going to turn your mess into a message. So how do you want to share your message and to impact other people? Then number four, into anchoring your newfound confidence so you don't go back to the old stories. Then number five is showing you how to make money with your newfound confidence. Okay, so I'm done now. Do you have anyone have any questions? Do you have any questions? If you have any questions, ask me right now. I'm leaving, but I'm going to TikTok. Let me see which TikTok are we going to. I think I'm going to go to Take a Step to a Better You. I think. Take a step. I'm typing it now. Take a step to, but there's no space. A better you is the TikTok I'm going to. Take a step to a better you. Yeah. Let's take this message to TikTok. When you search Take a Step to a Better You, you find me on TikTok. I have many TikToks. I'll go into that. For those of you who watch this later, add a comment for me. Find me on TikTok is easy. Everywhere you search for me, Sherifa Nakalema, I'm everywhere, right? But I'm not active on Instagram. I have accounts there, but I'm not very active there because of school. I'm more in school now and in Zoom and in TikTok. If you find me in TikTok, send me a message. Or anywhere you follow, you see that I say connect with me. Or you can just go to the homepage of this channel where I introduce myself in the red jacket. In the description of that video, that you get to my WhatsApp number. There is a link that takes you to my WhatsApp. Okay, time to go. You have any questions? Okay, I'm leaving now. Turn your mess into a message. Go find out what happened. Something happened. You know, something, it's not like someone did something to you, but the life lived shaped the way you see the life now. Shaped the way you see everything you do. You are seeing, it's like there is a blind thing. You believe there is a limit to what you can do. So let's get rid of it. It doesn't matter. The KFC guy discovered, he created his money when he was 65. It's not too late. I'm too late. I'm too old. I'm too young. I never went to school. You see, he got out of education. If you hear how he speaks now, you cannot believe that he got out of school at 14. He never finished high school. So there is always a chance. You can always get better. Thank you so much for watching. I'm leaving. I'm going to TikTok. Click that link and go. I'll share it one more time as I leave. Go check out, even if you just listen to him without buying anything, you get out something because there are ladies sharing their stories and everything. Okay? Thank you so much. Those of you who are going with me to TikTok, we're going to go to TikTok and then we end up in Zoom. My Zoom is open too. We are here fighting poverty. Are you ready to fight poverty? When you find me talking about school, I'm talking about creating your own community and making the money, okay? Someone is enjoying my life. He's sharing a screenshot. Okay, thank you so much. Add a comment for me before you leave. Don't leave. Please like it. Do you like it? Let me see. Please like it, like it. I want you to show it to my people because we are all sick people. We are sick people. We have to heal ourselves. Yay! Only those few lives, please. I mean likes, please like it before I leave. I'm leaving. And all those of you who are still in the chat, please give it 1 minute. Let me close it and you add a comment for me. But when you add a comment for me, please add a meaningful comment. Don't just say thanks for sharing, it was a nice topic. No. What did you really get out of what I said? You want me to remind you? I said you have something happened in your childhood, age 0 to 8, around there, and it affected the way you live your life right now. So, what is it you think? Something that made you sad, especially, like the feeling, okay? And we said you can change our stories and create better stories. Something happened for me, not to me. And we said you can turn your mess into a message. Okay, like that. Okay, leave a comment for me. Please don't just leave. You know, this YouTube stuff, it goes by the way you behave when you are listening to me. The way, if you chat, you add a comment, it means they can show it to other people or not. This is an important message, please. When I close it like this, hang on for a minute. It's gonna roll back and come back as a video. Please add a comment for me. Thank you so much. Bye.